Get access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here for $19. Just click this link right here. Now let's get on with the video. Today, we will be testing a strategy that uses a few traditional indicators. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing thousands of indicators and strategies, and I'm testing more every single day here on the channel. I've taken the information from my testing and compiled that into spreadsheets. And if you are interested in getting access to the original 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together, you can get access absolutely free. Just join our free tier on our Patreon page. You can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a strategy that uses a few traditional indicators. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. To date, we have tested a total of 623 strategies, with 176 of them being winners. And so far, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we've tested the most recent 35 strategies. And out of those 35 strategies, we've made every single one either more profitable than the original strategy or profitable when the original strategy wasn't. And out of those 35 strategies, we have a combined weekly profit of $33,000. The best one so far had a weekly profit of $4,100. And so the source video says the only strategy that tells you exactly when to enter and exit trades. And so the source video title is pretty straightforward, but definitely misleading. This strategy does not tell you when you should exactly enter and exit trades. As a matter of fact, in the source video, they showed a couple of different strategies and none of them showed exactly where you should enter and exit trades. And as far as it being the only strategy that would tell you when to enter and exit trades, that is absolutely not true. There are many strategies that also will tell you when to enter and actually exit trades. And so nonetheless, we will put the strategy to the test, or at least the first one, and see what we can get out of it. So the first indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the MACD indicator. This is just the standard trading view built-in moving average convergence divergence. This one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the settings, go to the inputs, the fast length, change that to 34. The slow length, change that to 144. Then jump into the styles and uncheck the MACD and the signal line right here, just leaving the histogram. Then go ahead and click OK. The next indicator you will add to the screen is going to be the RSI. Again, this is just the standard trading view built-in relative strength index. This one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. And again, we'll jump into the settings here, go into the inputs, change the RSI length to 2, then over to the styles, change the upper band to 95, the lower band, change that to 5. Then go ahead and click OK. And so according to the source video, what we are looking for is we are looking for when the RSI dips down below the lower band or lower threshold. And at the same time, we want the MACD to maintain green coloration on the histogram bars. And then we're looking for the RSI line to cross back up above the yellow moving average of the RSI like it does right here. Now, what I did was instead of needing to look for all those specific rules, I just built an indicator that does all that for you. So you can see now all we have is this green arrow right here when all the rules are met. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of the MACD and get rid of the RSI. And so now what we're looking for a long trade setup is we are simply looking for the green arrow like this here. And that'll be our signal to then enter into a long. We'll put our trade here. I'm going to put our stop just right below the little pivot area here and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see this nice steady push to the upside, getting us to our take profit. And we won't take a look at a short trade setup because, again, all we're looking for is just a red down arrow like this here for a short trade. So pretty simple. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers on the strategy. So we'll exit out of the bar replay and we'll go ahead and turn on the Nexus backtest indicator. Give it just 1 second here to load. All right, so we have right at a 35% win rate. We have 180 trades, 20,000 bars look backs, pretty standard. And on the 5-minute time frame, again, pretty standard, 3 months of trading. And over those 3 months, we have a total profit and loss at negative $5,481 or negative $370.79 per week. And so again, this strategy doesn't tell you exactly when to enter and exit trades. It tells you when to enter, but only because I created an indicator that does it for you. And so the source video was a little bit misleading, like I said. Now, we did take the Nexus backtest indicator like we do and played around with some of the settings to see if we couldn't get something better out of it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers on it now. So we have right at a 36% win rate, 197 trades, again, 20,000 bars looked back, and 3 months worth of trading. We now have a total profit and loss at a gain of $1,680, or per week, $116 worth of profit. So not huge gains there, considering how we were down over $300 before. It's a pretty significant increase in it. And like I've said many times before, someone was going to hand me a $100 bill every single week and say, here you go. I'm not going to complain about it, but is it going to make me rich? No, but again, pretty decent numbers. Now, if you are interested in getting access to the Nexus backtest indicator, you can still do so for free. Just join my Discord down below and go to the Nexus channel, and I'll guide you on how to get the access. And now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheet of the 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together that spreadsheet, you can do so by joining the free Patreon down below in the description. But if you are interested in getting access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here, then you can join the $19 Patreon, which has tons of value in it. Not only do you get access to the Nexus backtest indicator, but you get access to all the indicators that I've used to create these profitable strategies. And then, of course, you get access to the strategy testing spreadsheet, which I've been tracking the testing for years now, tracking exactly which strategies are profitable and which ones aren't, as well as their win rates and links to those videos. But now with the strategies that I've used the Nexus backtest indicator on, I've also provided a layout link in that same spreadsheet, which means that once you get access to the Nexus indicator and you get access to all the indicators that I have created, when you become a patron of the channel, you can just click that one link and it'll bring up this exact layout as you see it on screen right now with the profitable settings already dialed in for you. And then from there, you can do with that what you wish. You can start forward testing it, you can start live trading it, you can play with some of the settings, or you can create your own strategies. And if all that wasn't enough value for you, I will also guide you on how exactly you can get these same results from strategies using the Nexus backtest indicator and the techniques that I've learned and created. All right, so that's going to do it for this strategy here. We are going to go ahead and put this one on the no list because the original strategy was not profitable. But of course, we will put this updated version right next to it, showing that we were able to modify it to profitability. And another thing that I didn't mention just a moment ago is that anytime I modify a strategy like this here, I note the exact settings that I changed to get it to the profitability that I was able to achieve. The better profitability. And I note that in the spreadsheet of all the strategies that I test and track. And so even if you don't have access to this indicator that I created or the Nexus backtest indicator, in theory, you could use the RSI and the MACD to recreate this strategy as I've shown you on screen and take those settings that I've noted and try to replicate this profitable strategy. Now, keep in mind that there is a human element to it that might be a little problematic, and so may not have the same exact results, but it is possible you could get relatively close if that's something you wanted to do. And so, yeah, we will put this one on the no list and move on to the next video from here.